So who was it we fought last time? Was it the judge? Or was it the jailer? Okay, no boss between those two elevators. But it does mean I can come back and get some more bullets. Hey, buddy. I feel like in general about 100 bullets is usually pretty good. The rest can just kind of be health. So that was that 3? It was 3. So shortcut back. Why is there a button to turn off your flashlight? When would you ever want to do that? I mean, unless there's a mechanic around that later on that I am currently unaware of. Just gotta take it slow is all. Make sure you're far enough away from the red guys. The enemy variety isn't really huge, but I think for a game jam game, I'm pretty content with it. Okay, shortcut to go back. If they give me 3 bullets for that, then I break even on bullets, but I do make a blood surplus. So it's kind of for the effort, I gain blood. A lot of blood coming out of this one. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Really? Really? Pain in the butt. Really? Turning into a right maze in here. There's not even anything in here. Not even a key. I don't actually have anything to put a key, to use a key with, but... So are these all the people who have been erroneously jailed? Over literally nothing? Looked at a guy wrong. Death sentence. There's a note here. I heard the old king wanted the jailer's head. Somehow the lack of enemies here is... Okay. I'm gonna say the lack of enemies here is making me even more nervous. Okay, so we need keys down there. I heard the jailer was gonna check up on the old king. Alright, so those two not being very fond of each other bodes very well for both of them, I'm sure. I heard the jailer hasn't come back from his rounds. I heard screaming from the old king's cell. Three keys, that's probably it. Never mind, 4 keys. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It's the jailer. He's busy. Cell of the Old King, please stay out. 24 bullets. Well, I've got 24 bullets and 50 liters of blood in my body. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we got this, we got this. Does kind of feel like that arm just kind of hits me when it wants to, which is a little frustrating. That's fine, though. That's fine. It's fine. I've even still got 92 bullets left. It's a seed. It has died. I'm gonna get back to that skull. We're back in the village. Human village. They threw the human village. They threw the whole village down the well. That's our basement elevator. This skull, both of them, are where the NPCs were. I finally figured you out, my lovely madam or sir. Don't worry, I'll keep your secret safe. We are birds of a feather, see? Let's meet again, yes? So there are a few things. There's the well. But we're down the well. So what's down the well? There's also this home, which was boarded up. By going downstairs, you accept responsibility for what happens. That would be this, presumably. What's down the well? Fertile ground ahead. This is it. If you have any unfinished business, this is your last chance to turn back. There are two endings to this game. One of them is right here. You go to sleep in this grave at the bottom of the well. Now, why you would even do that is hidden in the second ending. If you recall, this is where we woke up at the beginning of the game. It has a familiar scent. Good day, sir or madam. Care to donate some blood? I'm collecting 10 liters for the ones in need. Sir or madam, would you care to hear the good news? The bird greedily gulps the jar of blood down. Are you sure that's collecting it for those in need? Who are you? Sir or madam, you have touched me with your generosity. I wish to give you the most precious thing I can offer. The truth. Makes an exaggerated bow, like an actor after a show. I, Lyre the Blackbird, am at your service. Something about him unnerves you. Bird's face is unreadable and animal. Have you seen the other animal people on this here town? Here's a truth. They were all once humans. The only ones here who are all animal are your humble host. And of course, yourself. It's the fault of this pit's darkness, which has simmered for so long, you see, it has begun to seep out into the surface. This pit has a transformative effect on things, turning them occult, both in the sense of the supernatural and the hidden. In the unknowable darkness, the border between thoughts and reality become blurred. You don't know whether to believe him or not. The bird's face is unreal. Surely you've noticed the two valuables of this world are bullets and blood. However, there's a third value, unknowable to the eye, called loneliness. The more of it you have, the more blood you absorb, but also the more blood you lose. To rid yourself of it, should you want to, all you need to do is mingle with the common folk. Of course, I would never rid yourself of such a useful tool. Have you wondered why the pit rejects you? You have surely seen it. Should you have perished in the pit, you are spit right out. 'Tis because of your nature. This pit has become a dumpster of despair. It cannot mingle with your hopefulness. In here, the more hopelessness something carries, the further it sinks. However, like water and oil, there are pockets of hope that have also accumulated. You are such a pocket, seeking the rich soil at the bottom of the pit, to bury your hope there and change the pit's nature. Something about him knowing this makes you uncomfortable. Oh, and he's gone. So that is why we bury ourselves at the bottom of the pit. To plant a little seed of hope. And the passage to the basement is open. So you came. This is the lair of the King of Infinite Space, the very first thing sealed inside this pit. Humans managed to trap him in a walnut and rolled him over the edge. That was a long time ago, though. To just bury yourself now almost seems like a waste, no? So, shall we open it? A fitting final encounter for this grand adventure, wouldn't you say? Sadly, I have nothing to scratch, so I'll just tell you, 32 bullets should down him. It's a walnut. Crack it open. I got heckin' killed. We both did. What? What happened? I was just talking to Miranda, and then... Did you do this? Why did this have to happen? It's Miranda. She's dead. Ah. Okay, so, obviously, this is what you're trying to do. You're killing the King of Infinite Space. You want to not get hit. Tight circles will do it. Only really stop to shoot after a hand comes out. That way you have assuredly dodged it. He was spitting out bullets earlier, and he's not now, and I'm not entirely sure why. The King of Infinite Space is dead, somewhat unceremoniously. And so we did doom the town, so to say. Though everyone there was already corrupted. Leftovers from the human village. Perhaps the last humans to throw something down into the well in the first place. If they're animals now, then perhaps they even threw their own humanity down. Forgetting everything that had happened and everything that they had done. Did they deserve that ending? Perhaps not. Or perhaps they did. Or perhaps we were simply putting them out of a misery that even they weren't sure of. But the darkness would have kept seeping out of the well regardless. And it would have just made things even worse. And worse and worse. And we could have planted ourselves as a seed at the bottom of the well. But I don't know how useful that would have been. A hope that our hopefulness would have eventually grown and pushed past even the King of Infinite Space. No other creatures made an appearance in this game. No, I know I saw something scurrying around. I know I saw it. Don't you lie to me. So having cleared most of the major follies out from the well, and finally even the King of Infinite Space, we can start fresh. We didn't plant ourselves at the bottom, but we did lie down to rest. Perhaps starting everything new, with some fresh hope, at a blank slate right here on the surface. So this has been Animal Village. I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, everyone.